Hi everyone, Robert here, and today I'm gonna be talking about WrestleMania 33. And you're wondering, why do I have a picture of Homer Simpson with the sandwich, with the huge sandwich, that infamous episode? Why? Because that was the same way I felt about the show. Something really good, but something way too big to be able to be enjoyable in a single section. So let's not get ahead of ourselves and talk about the show. The first match of the night, Neville beating Austin Aries under 15 minutes. Good solid match. Austin Aries is solid as hell, the same as Neville. Austin Aries even did the 450 splash during this match, so solid match, especially to be in the opening match. Next we got Mojo Rawley winning the André the Giant Memorial Trophy with help by some NFL guy. I guess since WWE didn't get Shaq, they recruited that guy so they could be shown the WrestleMania replay on ESPN and mainstream coverage. Next we got Dean Ambrose defeating Baron Corbin and retaining the Intercontinental title. This was a okay match, not a good build up, but not the match didn't deliver at all. Next we got the phenomenal one, the best wrestler in this generation, AJ Styles, defeating Shane McMahon in 20 minutes. This was a mixed bag, to be honest, because Shane McMahon tried to do a lot of kind of MMA stuff and kind of out wrestle AJ Styles into some sense. And some of that looked good, but some of that did look very sloppy as hell. So it is what it is, but it is not a horrible match. But I guess if I think they didn't pair up quite well. This was a three-star match, something like that, but they didn't kind of have that chemistry at the end of the day. Next we got Kevin Owens defeating Chris Jericho and winning the United States title. Two Canadians fighting for the United States title. Holy shit. Alright match. Not a lot of heat in the building until the very end. That was basically it. Something with good storyline, but didn't deliver in the ring. But I guess Kevin Owens just felt in popularity ever since he lost the title to Bill Goldberg. Next we got Bayley defeating Charlotte, Nia Jax, and Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's title. They first eliminated Sasha Banks by doing a triple power bomb. Then Charlotte did a corkscrew moonsault from the inside of the ring to the outside. She's awesome. But at the end we saw Bayley winning, retaining. I'm not a fan of Bayley. I don't get Bayley, but I guess you cannot have Charlotte as the eternal champion, the women's champion or something like that. Next we got the returning Hardy Boyz in his first day back, defeating Drew Gallows and Karl Anderson, Cesaro and Sheamus, and Enzo, Amore, and Cass. Solid match, the best match of the night, especially for being 11 minutes long. And also the Hardys had a nasty match with the Young Bucks Saturday on Ring of Honor. So they went back to back, even though they were pretty protected. And Matt Hardy leg is not that good. He's having problems, but it is what it is. I hope they do good on WWE television. I don't know how successful the stuff that they did on Impact can translate into that audience, because it is not the same audience and they are not gonna give them the same amount of time they used to get back in there. But that was that place, and this is now. So they are now the tag team champions. Hopefully the tag team division gets better by having them. Next we got John Cena, oh my god, and Nikki Bella defeating Miz and Maryse in a mixed tag match. After the match, John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. This was kind of alright match. Nothing truly special until the end. I'm not a fan of Maryse, to be honest. I think even the great Hulk Hogan ended up jobbing to his wife, Maryse. So not even to my worst enemy like John Cena. But it is what it is, right? He decided to do that. He's a grown-ass man, so hopefully he's successful there too. Next, the match that kind of killed the whole mood, killed the crowd, because in my humble opinion it was way too long. Seth Rollins defeating Triple H. The entrance of Triple H by him being with a motorcycle and being surrounded by police officers was really good. And also Seth Rollins coming around with a Power Ranger kind of war rope and a torch also looked truly solid. The match was not bad, but it was too slow for kind of like going from fast pace to something more regular. Then you have the ladder match, then you got the short Cena match with everybody being excited about marriage and blah blah blah, and then you got this that was very slow pace. Even they didn't do anything with the hammer or anything like that, so, and no one bled during this match also. That kind of took away, in 25 minutes is way too long. If that match was shorter by 10 minutes, it would have been really good. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Next we got Randy Orton defeating Bray Wyatt in 10 minutes for the WWE World Championship. The news thing about this match is that they were doing projections towards the ring, like projecting cockroaches like Jungle Burrick and worms and that type of stuff into the ring. And it kind of looked cool now in 2017. If I have to have it to make a wild guess, that is not gonna age well. That part is not gonna age well. Because it will come out as cheesy. That is a wild guess. But that was not a bad match. I think it missed something. It missed kind of like it needed something, more sauce or something. If it didn't have it. Next, we got Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman defeating Goldberg to win the Universal Championship in 4 minutes 45 seconds. This was a high spot match, similar to the stuff that you see on the indies. No selling, big spot after big spot after big spot. But the difference between that is that you are doing that type of stuff with bigger guys, number one. And two, nobody expected that out of this match. They expected something more slow, like the time they wrestled each other back in WrestleMania 20. So this was good for what it was. This was basically a video game match. Let's be fair, that was a video game match, but that was not good. And they did everything. Everybody was happy in the place that I was watching, so I have no complaints at all. Next, we got Naomi defeating Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Mickie James, and Natalia in a 6 pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Champion that lasted about 5 minutes. I didn't like the spot of this match, especially them only having 5 minutes, and they didn't even get a fair and square entrance. So I think if they would have cut it the Triple H match 10 minutes, they could have gave them around 3 to 4 more minutes, and things would flow more. It would be more fluid. This time around, it felt really rushed. Like, hey, go ahead, do this. We need to get out. And next, we got the main event of the evening, being called by none other than good old JR. Roman Reigns defeating The Undertaker in a no holds match in about 23 minutes. This was a A-OK match, nothing to write home about outside of the historical value. The Undertaker looked rough during this one. To be honest, I think this is what happened. He started to train to go to WrestleMania, and he was not able to get it in shape once again. So therefore he decided, fuck it, I'm gonna give that to Roman. I'm gonna quit wrestling, and that is it. I don't know how they're gonna play with Roman Reigns, because he's gonna have way too much heat tonight. If they put him tonight on TV, he's getting booed out of the building, probably stabbed or something. They shouldn't put him on live TV in the ring, especially for him being so bad in the microphone. I don't know what's going on with him, but he sounds so full of energy. He's like the Jeb Bush of professional wrestling. Oh, totally terrible. But that is the guy that they wanted, so that is their company. They do whatever the hell they want. But this was not a good match outside of the historical value. It is sad to see Undertaker go. I will do a couple of videos about the Undertaker in this channel later in the week. I'm still planning things and taking things out, but I'm probably gonna make a top 10, make kind of a tribute to the Undertaker, and also probably play two of my favorite things that he used all over the years. So I have like four videos planned out to do for the Undertaker, in order to pay tribute to him, who is probably the greatest gimmick wrestler in the history of professional wrestling, and probably the most athletic big man in professional wrestling, because don't forget, Undertaker is about 6'9", 6'10", something like that. He's about 300 pounds. That guy is fucking huge. So that's it. It is sad to see him go, but he did it like a professional. That is how professional wrestlers do things. When you're out of your way, you put the people who are the future over, and you leave. You don't hold up to your spot long enough, because at the end of the day, that fucks the business. That is what happened also in this country with Carlos Colon. But that is a topic for another day. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about WrestleMania 33 in the comment section below, and I will see you next time. Bye, and thanks for watching.